What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to episode 14 of Stories, The Path of Destiny. Hope everybody's having a good hangover day. It being January 1st. Good New Year, I guess. So we're starting out a new story. Like I said last episode, we're just gonna rush through all 5 chapters instead of breaking them up. We're gonna go with Lapino here.
Ah, Lapino.
Go save his butt.
Mad rabbit had sold a Pegasus that he did not exactly own.
I feel like there's...
We
haven't done any... I don't think we've unlocked anything in his storyline.
The Ravens had figured
Any of his stories.
Was a rebel spy. If
So,
the fleet reached him first, they'd string him up for that. Never mind the winged horse.
Kind of want to get one unlocked here. So, and like I said last episode, we have everything maxed out. To the point, there's no point going around for those second pathways, going for the red chests. Because all we're going to get is energy and health out of them. So unless we really, really need it, I'm not really going to mess with it.
Apparently managed to confuse the judge by arguing that he hadn't actually stolen a winged horse. He'd only sold it.
Right, he only sold it, so everything's good.
Where was the prison?
Right.
The village was empty. Had
Up and away.
everybody fled the Ravens?
Here we go. Nope. Gonna hit me, not gonna hit me. They're getting a nice square for me. Now you're all dead. One hit shots. Oh man. Alright. Got that one in time.
Renato had seen villages emptied like this. All the people taken away to be sacrificed in the Emperor's secret rituals. Renato hoped the people were just hiding.
That crazy Emperor. Yeah, we're gonna... Wish I could use that altar. That'd have been nice.
But Renato had tried everything.
I guess we gotta go through one of these doors, huh?
Skyrim destroyed everything. The Iblastone had corrupted everyone who held it. He'd never put much faith in Lapino.
Yep.
But Lapino was all he had left.
Oh, really? This is... I remember this one. Yeah, this doesn't really do us any good. Not the way we wanted to go. So we gotta go down the green path. Oh, don't swing at it. Open the door. What's wrong with you, Ronaldo? They should be coming up on some more guys here.
Say hi to gravity for me.
Looking to get to that 30 mark. Why we need to get that level up, and that 20 combo is what we need. I guess both paths end us with here. There's gonna be more. Guess so. More? Nope. Alright, so we're getting there. About leveled up.
Renato felt a chill run down his back. Or possibly a flea.
Is it a flea? Oh, do foxes get fleas? I don't know. And I don't care enough to actually look it up. We should be, yep, we're there.
Dirty and bloody, Renato finally reached Lapino. The
Poor
rabbit was
Lapino.
practicing his shuffle. Renato recognized the cards. It was Lapino's favorite deck.
Yep.
Oh, I thought you were in danger. I am. The ravens are coming.
Ravens.
The prison thing. Right, yeah, see, this guard owed me 53 ducats, so we made a deal. They're very reasonable people, actually, for weasels. Now, I got a brilliant plan to kidnap Zenobia. We capture Zenobia, we find out what she knows, and that's the whole war right there. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy.
Yep.
Capture the
Easy
Emperor's
peasy, lemon
greatest
squeezy.
general, who happened to also be a deadly sorcerer, and, oh, his only daughter? That would be worth it. And it would be nice to see her.
Yeah.
He'd always had a soft spot for her. And he felt sure she had one for him. On
Did
the
she?
other hand, he could still get to the core of the Sky Ripper, even if he couldn't get the whole thing. It must have great power.
Great power. And we're gonna go.
Zenobia wasn't just the Emperor's
We're gonna go this
daughter.
way because I'm pretty sure there's a
She'd
path
been
that we
Renato's
didn't take.
best friend in sword fu school, and you're still mad for her. The rabbit reminded him.
Yep,
The
definitely
rabbit
still
had a
mad.
point. And Renato had a feeling she'd want to see him again. Who knows what could happen between the two of them this time around? She knows all his
Maybe.
plans, chuckled the master spy. She won't give them up easily.
Nope.
She'll tell the interrogators, all right, said Lapino.
Oh,
Taking
Lapino.
her would change the game, all right.
Alright, so let's go. Take her. Hopefully, Pino doesn't get in the way this time. Like that's what happened the last time. Kind of screwed us. Went to go see the. Is it? Let's see the
city was
scientist.
already under Zenobia's
remember.
control. I had to admire her efficiency. Renato shivered at the thought of Zenobia at the mercy of the interrogators. Would he really turn her over to them? But this was
Heck
war.
yeah.
It wasn't meant to be pretty.
Bum. So we're just gonna keep going. Unless we really have to go through a door.
This was the nice part of town. But the ravens had been through here.
That's
They
the nice
like to
part
take
of town.
shiny things home to their nests.
More health going there. Sure. Yep, I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure they coming up to a fight here. Blah blah blah. On one shot, that automatic kill stuff. That door to open it. And we'll just recharge to max level here. Yeah, we should be able to get some energy out of this thing, right? A little bit. Down we go.
What exactly was Lapino up to this time? You could see the wheels spinning inside his head. They made Renato dizzy, in fact.
Dizzy. Ha, really? And what's the only place we can go? I don't remember.
Ha! Bet you never saw that coming.
I don't remember what's back here. Yeah, don't swing at it, just open the darn door. Oh, that hurt.
So, what's this plan of yours? Use me as bait, said Lapino. And he outlined a slightly complicated plan that involved geese, a net, setting the Farfarer a little bit on fire, Lapino dressing as an old blind toad, and Renato hiding inside a monstrous
I remember
water.
last time we did this.
What could possibly go wrong? Thought Renato.
Let's go with it. Not any time
Oh,
for
Go ahead.
the brains.
I'm sure you know better. said Lapino.
Just change it up a little bit. People up. There we go. That's what we need. Killing everybody at one time. Anybody else? No? Leveled up. Can I get back to this altar? No. Ah. Right, interact.
Renato slinked through Zenobia's ship, making no sound at all. Where were her guards? Finally, he reached her bedroom.
Aw.
She was curled up at her bed.
How sleek.
How beautiful she was. How sleek. How soft. He tapped her on the shoulder with his sword. She became smoke. And he noticed he had a blade to his throat. Stay a while. Heard a familiar voice.
Aw.
Did you really think you could capture me? Zenobia said as the ship lifted off. Now I just wanted some privacy.
Ooh.
Renato said. Renato knew she still had feelings for him. Maybe he could just cut to the chase. But was timing right for that?
Alright, well. Go with the first one, right? Decide to win her heart.
I know how you feel about me, baby. I know you want to be with me.
Ooh.
Renato said. What? The Emperor's evil, babe. I'm nice. Remember how nice I was back in school?
Oh, nice.
You were an idiot in school. You said it was funny, said Renato, starting not to like how the conversation was going. The Emperor pulled me out of an alley. Don't tell me he's evil. Yeah, but did you ever wonder why? No, I didn't.
No, I didn't.
Why don't you ask him? Well, because I know why.
Ooh.
He wants to sacrifice you.
Sacrifices.
He interrogates you. Can't we just start this over? But Zenobia shut him in the hold of the ship.
Oh.
He had no one to explain anything to until he was brought to the Emperor's interrogators. After that, it was just screaming. He had tried
died.
something bold and paid the price for it.
Huh. Well, that was interesting. Definitely didn't expect that. Wow.
The city was already under Zenobia's control. I had to admire her efficiency.
Oh, okay, so
Renato shivered at the thought of Zenobia at the mercy of the interrogators.
so run through this again, I guess.
Really turn her over to them. But this was war. It wasn't meant to be pretty.
That's kind of strange. You just died. It's all right though.
The city was burning, and there was no one to put out the fires. If somehow Zenobia survived her father and inherited his crown, what sort of empire would she be heir to? But he couldn't think about that, could he?
All right. This is what we want. That combo threshold down to 20. This battle. Go ahead. Bring it on. They're all dead. 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 There we go.
Hero wall. Hero sword. Firewall. Fire.
Extinguisher?
Extinguisher.
Yep, because that makes sense.
What exactly was Lapino up to this time? You could see the wheels spinning inside his head.
Drop down there.
Renato dizzy, in fact.
Jeez.
Renato hated gobblers. It freaked him out to cut them.
Man. That was a bit damaging.
So, what's this plan of yours?
Yes.
Use me as bait, said Lupino. Andy outlined a slightly complicated plan that involved geese, a net, setting the Farfair a little bit on fire,
Little bit.
Lupino dressing as an old blind toad, and Renardo hiding inside a monstrous watermelon. What could possibly go wrong? Thought Renardo.
Go wrong. I'm not gonna do that.
Go ahead. I'm sure you know better, said Lupino.
Alright. Strike. Ah, we could get to that 20. We actually have to kill these folk. And hit me, there we go. And you're dead. Alright. Interact this time.
Through Zenobia's ship, making no sound at all.
Sneaky, sneaky, sneaky.
Finally, he reached her bedroom. She was curled up at her bed. Oh, he'd forgotten how beautiful she was. How sleek. How soft. He tapped her on the shoulder with his sword. She became smoke. And he noticed he had a blade to his throat. Stay a while. Heard a familiar voice. Did you really think you could capture me?
Yes.
Zenobia said as the ship lifted off. Now I just wanted some privacy, Renato said. Renato knew she still had feelings for him. Maybe he could just cut to the chase.
Maybe.
But was
But,
time
you know,
right
we
for that?
die automatically. Nope.
Did you ever wonder
Stick to the
why the
plan
Emperor
here.
adopted you? And he told her why. His Imperial Majesty wanted to bring the lost gods back.
Nope.
They could make him immortal. To seal the bargain, he needed a sacrifice. Someone who truly loved him. You're lying.
We're lying.
You can't prove that. I can. And so, we set sail for the Nexus.
Onward and upward. Alright, so let's head for the Nexus. At least we didn't die there. That's pretty huge. Could have just ended the story there. That would be a twist, I guess. Alright, let's go. Nexus time. Come on, I'm gonna go up those stairs.
Scientists at the observatory have resurrected one of his victims. Well, he's not exactly alive, but it can talk and it can't lie.
Can't
You took
lie.
a big risk. You know, I could just cast a spell to make you tell me where the rebel base is.
Good.
And you wouldn't consider that cheating? She frowned. Ugh, fine. Let's go get your witness.
Let's go get the witness.
The rebellion had started after atrocities that the Empire hushed up. Renato had rescued a priest whose order had been massacred for one book. He had slept in a
Yup.
burnt village. Dead kittens and puppies had come to tell him what the Emperor had done to them.
Oh, dead kittens. I have a feeling I probably went the wrong way here. Yeah, I think I did. Well, we could use some health. You're dead. Dead. You're dead. You're dead. You're dead. You're dead. You're dead. Love this. One kill.
she caught up with him. Don't you think I'd know if my father started practicing black magic? Why? Would you want to join in?
Yes.
Oh, no, I'd destroy his books and... all right, I suppose I wouldn't.
Yeah.
She stopped, troubled. He ran on.
Let's run on. Up and away. I believe it took all the energy to heal up. Oh well. Like we use it for anything else.
The scientists on this island had been investigating the Emperor's dark rituals on their own. They were neutral in the civil war engulfing the Empire, but they could see that the dark magics the old toad had loosed were changing the world.
Hit hard on that one.
And putting them in danger.
Through here.
Energy cannons. The last argument of kings.
Hit me on that one. Aha! Alright. Oh. I'm not doing very good on this one. There we go. Now we're... Oh. That healing action going on. Needs a little health and really just 10 health.
The latest fan, but seemed to work.
That is just ridiculous. Just 10 health out of the chest. Oh, we'll get up a little bit. There's the burning scientist. Never changes, does it? You know, she came down here one time and it wasn't on fire.
The observatory was a burning hulk.
Yep.
Dead scientists and black feathers everywhere.
Everywhere.
The ravens had taken care to burn the reanimated witness to cinders. Zenobia stared around, shocked.
Right?
The scientists had been neutral. They had no part in the rebellion. Take me to your council, she said, shaken. I have things to tell them. It was what Renato had gambled on. The Zenobia would turn against her father once she knew his madness. But the rebel base was secret.
Was secret.
Could he really risk taking the Emperor's daughter there?
Let's go with blind love.
She did love him.
With blind love and trust her.
Renato reached Lapino by Farspeaker Toad, the one creature the ravens had left alive at the observatory. I'll meet up with you at the base, Lapino said through the toad. Good thinking. Renato gave him the coordinates. There's a shuttle here I can borrow. Renato found Zenobia in the chart room. I've been having awful dreams.
Dead kittens.
Dead kittens and worse. I thought they were only dreams, you know.
Yep,
Why would
only dreams.
anyone want the lost gods back? In those days, the favorite of a god could become immortal. She held herself and shivered.
Eater of souls.
Become an eater of souls. Well, I'm not afraid of dying. Just tired of boredom.
She didn't
Renato
laugh.
said, but she didn't laugh. Silence fell as they flew towards the ruins of the city of Ubar, where the rebellion leadership was hiding. If Zenobia couldn't help them fight off her father, no one could.
Yep, no one. Bet you the rebel base is on fire when we get there. Lapino's a spy for the other side. Guarantee it. Of course, I've been saying this since the beginning. what do I know? Alright.
As they touched the ground, he could smell the ravens and hear their hungry caws in the distance.
Yep.
"They're
Came here
probably
for an
looking
argument.
me," she said. "You go on ahead." She
Yeah.
had that fiery look in her eyes that he'd always loved. It was a bit odd, though. How easy she'd been to convince. It was what he'd gambled on, but he'd expected more of an argument.
Right?
She'd always loved to argue. She considered it the fastest way to the truth. Maybe she'd long suspected the truth.
Maybe.
Sometimes all it took was taking the bandages from your eyes. That must be it, he
Tons.
told himself.
Has to be it. They're all blown up.
He thought about Hypatia. Oh, she'd been an amazing rabbit.
Hypatia.
She could talk to him about comics, and talk to her son about history and battles, and talk to scholars about the ancient tomes hidden deep in the vaults of the library of
Yep.
Rubar. Oh, Renato really missed her.
We all miss her. Yeah. Wait, just the one? There we go. You're dead.
If Zenobia had really turned, the war could soon be over. She could send orders to the fleet that would leave their defenses wide open.
That'd be
Rebels
nice,
would
huh?
sail right in and capture the Emperor. Victory.
Ah. Nope. Nope.
They caught their breath under a ruined arch. "It's beautiful," she said.
It is beautiful.
This was the library of Rubar, he said. "Your father's ravens thought they had an ancient book." She nodded. Was she crying?
Crying.
This was exactly what I wanted, Renata thought. To turn her to our cause. So, why do I feel something is terribly wrong? Because nothing ever goes this smoothly.
Right.
That's why.
Nothing ever goes this smoothly.
You blinked.
Yep, you blinked. Activate. Gotta go the other way around here. Man, just trying to get through to this stuff. Yards. Oh, that hurt. That
Long
definitely
stairs.
hurts.
So he was close to the rebel base. Nothing was on fire. So far, so good.
Come on, let's get to that 20. I freaking stop me. They get a hold of that guy. Yeah, he's gone. Here we go. Everybody must die now. Anybody else? Sweet. Come on. Open up. Electivato.
The council toads swarmed around Zenobia, shocked she was there, shocked she had changed sides.
Nope.
Then
And she wiped them all
the
out.
walls exploded. He heard toads croaking, "Oh, the ravens!" Blackbirds were pouring through holes everywhere.
Oh, she
"It's a
turned.
trap!" cried the council speaker. In the confusion, he saw flashes of magic. Then Zenobia being hustled off by Imperial troops. So,
She
had
betrayed us.
him after all. Renato ran for his ship. The Farfarer flew into the clouds, barely losing the Imperial ravens pursuing him. The rebellion was lost,
Oh no.
and he had lost it. There was nothing to do but find Zenobia and make her pay for her treachery.
Do it.
His heart ached. He still loved her. But he had trusted her, and he had been a fool.
Why?
She would be back at the fleet, gloating with her mad, bloodthirsty father. For all
Be immortal
Renato
now.
knew, she was helping him bring back the old lost gods back
She
from their
wants to be
exile.
immortal too. So we gotta kill her now. Yep, time to get her.
Renato landed in the middle of the Imperial fleet. The rebels were losing
Oh,
badly.
hath no fury.
Without leadership, it was a slaughter. Renato felt strangely free, trying not to think about how he had lost the war, trying not to think about how he had loved Zenobia, blinded himself to her treachery. That's
the
what it
war.
meant to be a hero, to keep on fighting after the most bitter of betrayals, to never know if you could trust anyone. Chance, what a waste of blood.
Now on a mission right here. Feel like that guy took more than one hit. Saying. Saying, that's all.
Imagine if you put a house on one of these things. Oh, that would be amazing. It would be like having a boat.
You hammer on these guys. Turn away for 1 second. Like that. And they get you. That guy out of here. Nothing but problem maker. We go. Man, every ship.
That will never find out how it ended. What had happened to Lupino? Had the man
That
Renato
happened.
fled to safety? Or was he forlornly carrying on like a few rebels Renato could see here or there? It didn't matter anymore. All there was slash and spin, parry and lunge, over and over as he fought his way across the fleet.
Yup.
All there was finding the girl he'd once loved, who had used his love against him and putting as big a hole in her heart as she'd left in his.
Do this. I think this is another battle, isn't it? Yep. Time for everybody to die. 13,000 XP. Oh, yep. I almost remember this time. Almost. Hey, come on. Up and away. It's got one more big fight. Go. How about you? There we go. Win. Now we get to go killed. That's what's gonna happen. We're gonna die.
And suddenly Zenobia was there, advancing a Lapino. So the mad
I told
rabbit
you.
had survived. Save me, or I'm done for! Screamed Lapino. Zenobia turned, showing her teeth in a smile. You're alive! Renato ran towards the witch. Lapino's the one who betrayed you! She shouted. He warned my father! Renato sank his sword into the witch.
Would you
before
told
she
you
could
Lapino
fool him again.
turned on us?
She stared at him. Heartbroken.
Aw.
No! Lapino's the traitor! Then, he felt a knife in his back.
Yup.
I'm afraid she's right, said the mad rabbit. Ain't I a stinker? Then,
Yup.
the sun went out.
You're a stinker. Oh,
He should
man.
go back to some of the choices he'd faced before.
Alright.
Maybe
Well.
there were new paths that had opened up. Like those doors
Ooh,
he was
20
opening
ore.
all over the map that took him to new treasures and around
Alright,
his
let's
world.
do it for
But he
today.
learned another true thing.
So glad that we
Lapino
knew Lapino.
was a
2
traitor.
levels. I was
Renato
the
had
traitor.
suspected there was something wrong with the mad rabbit,
So,
but now he knew there was malice behind his goofiness.
there's that lock's open now. See what happens there. I mean, I don't. Or truth's unlocked. Alright, well. Maybe we'll try to unlock that tomorrow? I don't know. But, you guys have a good day. And take care of that hangover. See you guys tomorrow. Toodles.